we're doing here. All right.
So we're making a game where I made it in Flyers class last year, where I'll pick a topic. I still don't have a name for this game. It's just whatever, and you improvise the rest of the story. That's all we're gonna do. We're just improvising. So the topic is MMA fighter.
Is there multiple people, or is it just one person at a time?
One person at a time. You'll kind of go with like a story or something like.
It's all
It's anything you want it to be.
Okay.
It's improvised. Ready? You can go, Hunter. Start it.
Alright, so it's MMA fighter. He moves over to China, see? And
And he learns the ways of the Chinese people, and he learns Kung Pao. Chicken.
He quits his martial arts career and begins as a beggar.
As a beggar, he got beat up, or was about to be, but then he kicked their ass and became a savior of the town that he was begging in.
this man so happened to be called Ip Man, or IP Man.
IP Man was a straight up badass. And then he married a hot wife.
Wait, let me interrupt. It is Ip Man, and he did have a hot wife.
True.
Have you not seen the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
He had a hot wife.
That's why I was.
Okay, you have to be original with this.
Okay, that was it.
What are you guys doing? Keep
He
going.
had a child. That was very depressing. Shouldn't have had a child. And then he got a mansion.
But it was too perfect. He killed his wife and kid and changed his name to.
Tough to make a buff.
Tough McBuff moved to southern Kentucky, where he began to make fried chicken.
Once again, he quit his job and became an MMA fighter.
Where he took on Johnny Woo in a matchup.
He lost.
So he went back to southern Kentucky, except this time he became a leader of the KKK.
He was blind, so he didn't know he was dark-skinned at the time.
Getting racist.
Do whatever you want.
And then when they had to do their baptizing of the KKK, they realized he was dark-skinned.
He then put his MMA schools to test when they tried to kill him and beat the crap out of all of them.
He went and he took one of the burning crosses and then he sharpened one of the ends and stabbed them all in the head. Where then he moved to Canada, and then he began to marry gays.
Married to 6 gay people at once. They all found each other at one time.
May I interject? Then they moved to Utah.
God. So in Utah, I'm gonna skip.
So, Utah, there's a place called Brokeback Mountain.
I'm glad I
They
skipped.
decided to be farmers up there, and
They herded sheep as well. Sometimes when they were alone on long, strange adventures with the sheep, they would sleep with the sheep. And nothing gay of the sorts with the sheep. They would sleep with them for warmth. I ruined your fun.
Yeah, you did. Happy and warm as can be. They knew something was wrong. Someone was watching them.
And so then they needed to sleep through the night, so they killed 3 of the sheep each, and then cut down 3 blocks of tree
It made a
and made a bed. Next.
within their bed was actually a portal to the netherworld.
they entered the netherworld and found some.
Slenderman.
They found Slenderman, yeah.
Fortunately, he still had a pickaxe from his. For some reason, he had a pickaxe while he was farming and herding sheep. So he found Slenderman. He went and got all the Endermen, and he got the Endermen on his sides, and they made an attack on the Slenderman.
Slenderman was on the other side of a bridge, and going on the bridge, he got scared by something and fell into a pit of lava and died.
Which then he reincarnated into the Nether Dragon.
So then Slenderman just standing there like a little punk. So the Ender Dragon comes up and eats him.
Reverse. Next. Go around the other way. Back to Byron. We're going the other way now.
Just what does the Ender Dragon do?
The Ender Dragon just ate Slender Man.
What is the Ender Dragon?
Okay.
Just
Okay. And so after eating him, the Slender Man cuts through his
the Ender
stomach.
Dragon? Oh, never mind.
Cuts through his stomach and makes all his intestines to spill out.
We killing our hero.
Ender Dragon, with his new Ender Dragon powers, puts back in his organs and morphs back into Ip Man.
Ip Man and Slender Man then have the most gnarly badass fight in the world in the intestines and the blood and the oath of the old Ender Dragon.
Ip Man then decided, wait, Slender Man is pretty cool. Let's move to China.
Did they start out in China?
No,
Kentucky?
They started out here and then they moved to China. Then they moved back to Kentucky.
In China, they got into some opium drug dealing and had to fight Jackie Chan.
After that battle, I forgot, Ip Man, in his indecisive ways, couldn't figure out what he wanted to do, so he quit that job and just became a beggar again, because that's the only thing he knows in China.
As a beggar, he met the ghost of Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee then retaught him the ways of Kung Pao Chicken.
And then he changed his name to Colonel Sanders.
To Colonel Sanders, yeah. Now his name's
So
Colonel
Colonel Sanders decided, hey, I'm really good at making this chicken stuff. Let me open up a chain of restaurants.
And when doing so, he decided to join the military.
In the military, he teaches an entire army how to morph into an Ender Dragon.
And then all the dragons defeat Adolf Hitler, and that's how we won World War II.
That's a pretty good history lesson.
What about this whole fast food chain?
All fast food.
But, wait.
Why do you think America's fat?
But it was a decoy. It wasn't really Hitler. It was someone else that Hitler had made to look exactly like him. So Hitler was still on loose, making people to go kill you.
Loose.
Yeah.
Okay, after Hitler was on the loose, I'm switching the story to Hitler now. He was on the run in Istanbul.
Whatever country that's in.
Damn it. He was on the run in Istanbul, where he met one of the last auditory family members.
Auditory and a family member then teaches the way of the assassins.
Where he then became part of the Creed.
After he learns the way of the assassin, he goes to China to show off.
In his days of old, Adolf Auditory goes to kill some gigantic Chinese guy, and the Chinese guy stabs him in the stomach, and then Adolf Auditory dies.
Alright, let's take a pause for them to leave. Alright, so Byron,
Yeah.
anything to say? Like, how's the session going?
Decent.
We've only reverted to minor racism.
Yeah, it's a lot funner when you have tons more people, because then you don't know what the hell's going to happen.
And when you remember last time we had it with each other, we ended up just killing each other off
Yes.
and doing weird things.
Weird.
Oh, it got really creepy.
Yeah.
Until next time.
In
How
improvising.
hard can you blow?
Yeah, we need to find a name
Wow.
for this game. What's it called?
Whose line is it, anyone?
It has to have the word improv in it.
Extreme improv?
No. Unimproving. Get it? There we go. Unimproving.
How about improbable?
Yes.
Like improbable?
Mission improbable. Mission.
Mission improbable?
Okay, we're not going to try and copy a name of a movie.
Well, we've already taken stories from like 10 different movies.
That's you guys'
and
fault.
games.
I was trying to make it original. I was trying to make it original, and you guys just threw everything
I
else
like
in.
Improbable, actually.
You said just improbable.
Yeah, just make it
yeah.
improbable. Improbable it is. Everyone,
All right.
have fun with it.
Michael let his mom try Slender Man. She played it around 15, 20 minutes. She didn't know how to move. We couldn't see. We didn't see Slender Man at all. I found 2 notes.
All right.
Mike has to say.
Next time on Improvable, we improv.
More stuff.